drinking with the Yakuza. This kind of relates to another video I put out. I'm sorry, I'm just climbing up something called which I call Gaijin Bar, about when I worked in a Gaijin bar, funnily enough, or a bar where foreigners went. Oh god, I'm going to try and do this hands-free. Way up. This is not a good idea. I might break my neck on cap. Why don't I just wait for I got to the top before starting this video? Here we are. So I'm just going to pull weeds out of a rock wall at the temple. Right, sorry, right. Yeah, I released a video called Gaijin Bar about working at Gaijin Bar. I hear where lots of foreigners go. And I wrote about sort of the Yakuza used to come in. Reason, I was chatting to a mate the other day in England on Skype, and he said, I've read something about, I've seen something about the Yakuza, and have you ever seen one of them? I said, I've actually, one of them bought a drink for me once. I was like, what? So yeah, I said in the Gaijin Bar video, it was the place where basically Yakuza could come in to get a drink. Most other bars, they can't go in. There's notices saying, they call it Boroku Gumi, which literally translates as like violence group, like kinshi, like forbidden. It's a yellow sign outside most bars, they can't go in. But this Yakuza guy, very stereotyped, sort of wacky glasses, sort of semi-tinted, not sunglasses, but tinted glasses, big glasses, crazy sort of hair. I think they call it punch perm. Looks quite outdated actually. Sort of then dyed sort of yellow. And something else about him. He didn't have the missing finger. But he used to come in and he called himself 69. I don't know whether it was a reference to the act of 69. But yeah, he used to come in and he bought me a drink, like a couple of times actually. Then we'd chat and it was a difficult conversation, man. You know, Yakuza, when they speak, it's all heavy slang. Even my boss at the bar, American guy, who spoke Japanese completely fluently because he had an IQ, it was just stupidly, he spoke loads of languages fluently. Even he had trouble with it. I mean, you know, Yakuza, I think I'm talking to a foreigner, I better pitch my language at level JLPT 3, you know. But anyway, he bought me this and then he talked to me. And nice enough bloke. I never felt like intimidating anything around him. But he come in with his missus as well, who was the most tattooed woman I've ever seen in Japan. Like, there's tattoos all up her neck, not on her face, but like almost creeping over, you know. And that is, you've really marked yourself out in Japanese society. That is, and being a Yakuza, like I say, you can't go in most places. It's a bit of a kind of, you really mark yourself out from Japanese society, which is so strict and regimented a lot of the time. You know, as soon as you get a tattoo, it's visible. I mean, I've seen some of the other guys who worked in the bar, a standing bar called Tatamba, which is Japanese slang for you got to stand. The guys who worked in there, a few of them, they had this in between the thumb and the finger, that crease. They had triangular spots, 3 spots, and the triangular pattern. That apparently means you've been in jail. But they come out and kind of, it's difficult for them to get work, apart from, you know, in the Japanese called mizu shobai, which relates to bar business. Mizu shobai literally means the water world, or water business, the water business. But water world, God, Kevin Costner film, innit? Yeah, water business, mizu shobai, and they probably, you know, through contacts they can get a gig, you know, standing by in the bar. So that was, yeah, so we had a few Yakuza come in, but old 69 used to come in and get me a drink. There was another guy who used to come in, he was definitely Yakuza, but he was kind of like one of the ones that they're not so conspicuous, that's the word. I think he was more like a boss or something. Anyway, he went by the name Mr. Cool. And really nice guy, but I just knew, just looking at him, he always ask after you and that, but you just knew that you'd never mess with him because it would be a really bad idea. But he always bought a drink, as a matter of course, for whoever served him at the bar, which was very nice of him, and never any problems at all. Yeah, Mr. Cool, I remember him. But he could go most places because he wasn't sort of marked up. But there was this whispered rumour that he was something in the underworld, and I don't doubt that he was. So that was my experience of drinking with the Yakuza. Right, I bet back to my weeding the wall. Laters.